Well, it's Valentine's Day, and I'm sure YouTube will be blown up with dorks making things for their wives and girlfriends. Well, far be it from me to be out-dorked by anybody. All right, we're going to cast this heart for my wife. Going to make it out of aluminum bronze, so it'll be nice shiny gold. It's got the Colorado state flag debossed, sunken into, debossed, embossed, raised up, debossed into the flag, so into the heart. So that's what we're going to cast. Real simple thing, but let's do her. The first thing I'm going to do is I got a lady in here. We're going to talc it up. This isn't really talc. This is a parting compound called Diamond Part that I was sent by a guy named Bryce. We're going to do a video for Bryce here before too long. We're just going to go ahead and put this in the drag, and we're going to cast it face down because that'll be the easiest thing to do. Alright, we'll get it flipped over here and going to add our cope to it. Now I'm going to put I'm going to put a couple of vents out here just because I can, and no one can stop me. I'm going to put a runner that's going to run this direction, and then I'm going to put a gate that'll be perpendicular to it in the up in the cope here. So we'll cut the runner down into the drag, and we'll cut the gate into the cope. Alrighty, let's find our hole, find our screw. Those I got to blow out from the inside. Cutting basin, or pouring basin, I'm going to cut it in. Yeah, right about here. About 30 millimeters deep. He said about. We should really measure that. Maybe after I pour. Try to cut a flat bottom in the pouring basin, not a cup bottom. Got fairly square walls here, straight walls. Edge to edge. Again, the reason for this is you don't want, everything we're going to do here is to reduce turbulence in the pour. I'm going to knock off this top edge and round it just like that, very gently with a straw. I'll come back in with a spoon in just a second. I'll come back in with a brush. Brush just isn't strong enough to deal with this sand. So this is what we're going to come in here with, and we're just going to smooth it out. I'll blow that out of there. Be perfect. Alrighty, let's open this up. First thing I'm going to do is blow out the vents. There they are. I'll blow out the sprue, blow out the basin. All right, I mentioned I was going to do a runner off my sprue. We're just going to come straight across here, just like so. And let's see if I turn this around. Fix the camera here so you can see. All right, so our sprue is coming, our runner is going to come across this way. You can see my heart right down here. I'm just going to come in right here on the tip of the heart with my gate. And I'm going to come up far enough that I know that I'm going to cross that runner. Like, all right, that's almost it. We got to do the vents. I'm going to take the vents off the side of the part. So let's just kind of knock that down a little bit so we don't have any sharp edges coming in. That'll be just fine. I'm going to clean off the bottom of my sprue. Just round it off a little bit. Again, I don't want any sharp edges. Fingers crossed, comes out of here. Yeah, that was my bad. I broke it. Not too terrible. And we got a good mold. So, the last thing I need to do is cut these vents. And I'm just going to cut little ones off to the side here. They don't have to be much. My goal is to just let gas come out. Not really for anything else. Leave a nice witless line so that when I go to clean those off, I know exactly where to stop, where the part begins and the all right, let's do a practice close, trial close, and we'll open it up again, clean it out one more time. I'm going to do that one more time. I found some stuff. Let's just make sure. All right, we're clean. Melt some metal. Okay, let's get her poured. Oh, but I got it! Yay! It came out wonderfully. It's even got a really nice finish on it. Yipper! All right, let's cool her down and clean it up. All right, first things first. I said I would measure this guy. Let's. I thought it would be hot. Let's measure. Let's see what we got here. Can you see that? It looks like it's 30 millimeters. Yeah. All right, before I get this stuff cut apart, let's just show you real quick. Let me hang it. Let me bring you back up. All righty, as always, we got a pouring basin, 30 millimeters deep. Ridge is approximately, I bet if I measured that, it'd be pretty darn close to 10 millimeters off the bottom, 20 from the top. Rounded, you can see it's rounded in here. The idea is the metal comes in, any turbulence comes up, it will raise, flow smoothly over the top of that ridge, down the tapered sprue, which gives you a nice laminar flow, prevents turbulence from forming because it fills the sprue. All right, that's the big thing, it fills the sprue, and when that metal falls, it's not going to be sucking air in with it. I did a system with a runner across the that's perpendicular to my gate. So I got the runner in the, it was in the drag, put my gate in the cope. Now I'm going to have to grind that off there. There's no question that's going to be a pain in the butt to do. But I think it was the way to go. My two little vents were there simply to let gas out and let the metal flow. And I got to show you this. This is because this is, see if we can get this close. Look at the finish on that thing right out of the sand. Let's get it cleaned up, polished up, and so my wife will have a Valentine's present. I'm not a loser. I got it done. There we go. Yeah, the problem with the mirror finish is every time you look at it, you get a fingerprint on it. But that's it. That's the heart. The wife that I love, who loves Colorado. 2 in 1. How about that? For the rest of you guys that didn't do anything, suckers. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Oh, before I forget, I want to talk about two other guys that have become friends, and I just want to shout out to their channel. So first guy, Julian HG up here. Julian's over, he's a Brit over in the UK. He is starting casting. He is an artist. Go check out his channel, Julian HG. The other guy, Inside the Mind of Matt. You probably already know about Matt, but Matt's a good guy. Go check out his channel. Now you guys had a great day.